Hello everyone and welcome back to my life in Defiance. Today I'll be going through the episodic content for this week and I'll be talking a bit about the news which has come out. I thought about doing a separate episode about it, but I decided not to do it because we could easily fit it in whenever I drive around right here. So now, as most of you have known, the plague has been here. It has been cured by now. I have seen lots of people on the forum complaining because they don't get the timeline. In the series they said that that it has been a few months. And well, for us in real time it's only been a week. In Defiance universe it has been a few months, so please keep that in mind. The timeline is still correct. Now, for the episodic content for this week, we have a new pursuit, the Manhunt. It's all about Nolan. So we're going to find this out. We have to find 3 data recorders. And we have 1 episodic mission. Well, at least 1. Might be a few more, but I can't tell you until I check it out. So we'll just drive towards the first mission. In the meantime, for Defiance news, the winner of the Most Wanted contest has been announced, which is Zachary P. I'm not quite sure which he is, North American or European, but he managed to get an average of 173,383 arc salvage an hour, which is almost 110 arc salvage an hour above average, so he did pretty well. I'm not quite sure how he did it, but we might just find out in the future. Also, another new thing is the Raptor rewards. The Raptor is a new thing which you can check your hours compared to your friends and stuff like that. It also sometimes gives rewards based on your rank. And Defiance will get some unique Raptor rewards July 3rd. The first will be the Amateur Starter Pack, which will give you an XP boost, a loot boost and a script boost, together with a tier 1 lockbox. The second will be a dedicated Raptor Juni, which will give you an Orange Raptor Juni Shitaru. The third thing you can get is an Elite Drifter Pack, which will give you a Drifter headgear, a Drifter outfit and a tier 1 lockbox. And the last thing you can get is a 30% discount of Defiance for the PC, and you need to get dedicated, which is a rank, in a number of PC games, but they mostly tend to be MMOs. So let's start this mission.
There's a place nearby that Echelon's been combing over, searching for Nolan. See what you can find out.
So on another note, this Friday, June 21st, there will be another challenge hour from 7 until 8 PM Pacific time.
Have you seen an Ark hunter named Nolan? Has an Arathian sidekick? There's something our client would like to discuss with you.
And
Mutated organic life. Looks like there's a group of mutants on their way.
Move it! I need your help!
and you need to kill Hellberg monarchs. So if you want to practice, you should already start. And maybe you can find some techniques on the forums, because lots of people discuss this beforehand. Now the last piece of Defiance news is Recruiter Friend has come to Defiance. This will mean that you can invite people using their email address. And based on what you do, it will give you all kinds of rewards. So the first things you can get is a title. You can get a tier 1 lockbox. You can get 2 extra inventory slots. An exclusive E-Rep Heavy Trooper outfit. An exclusive Hellblazer Nomad truck. And for everyone who buys the game above a certain number, you will get a tier 3 lockbox. So if you know someone who wants to play, this would be a really good time to get them into the game.
That isn't good. I need to see what else these mercs are up to.
Fire! Contact! Drop 'em! Go round! Contact!
Who are you? I need to
Going to
see
cover.
Sanctive now. Victor has business back east. I'm Kofor Gray.
You're
I
mine!
assure you, any business you have with Echelon, I can handle. I need your best men. I hired an untrustworthy arc hunter named Nolan to acquire a very important object for me.
Going
The
to
Libra
cover.
Nova. The full double-cross name.
Got you now!
His cantinas. Travels with an Arabian girl, and he's got my goods. That's all you need to know. We'll smoke him out. Money is no object. I wish I hadn't just said that, but nonetheless, he must be found. Is this a capture or kill mission? I don't give a rat's ass as long as my merchandise is returned in pristine condition. Just find Nolan.
That's the last of them.
This contract is way harder than I expected. Thanks.
So let's see if we can find out what else we need to do. Now I need to apologize if I'm not really understandable at the moment. I know I have a bit of a cold, but seeing as this is all time sensitive before they removed the missions, I couldn't really wait. I tried to wait it out a few days, but didn't really matter. It's also the reason why I'm doing this so late in the week. So my last piece of news is the first downloadable content pack. It will be released at the end of July. I'm not quite sure when, because they haven't announced, but last week at E3 conference they let it loose that it will be released at the end of July, so we can look forward to it. I also saw an interview with one of the spokespersons who was there, and he said that the idea is to release all 5 downloadable content packs before the second season will start. So if I'm correct, this means that the other downloadable content packs won't wait that long to be released afterwards. I'm not quite sure when the new season of Defiance will be on TV, but I'm expecting it, well, it either will be around the holidays, I expect, or it will be around March next year. But either way, with 5 content packs and only a month or 8 to fill, it will mean quite a lot of release in a short period of time. So should be fun. Now I heard somewhere that one of the data recorders should be around here. I'm not quite sure if it's a mission, but because it wasn't released yet, I guess it is now. So let's just get it. So at least we don't have to do it twice. Now, for those of you who have been wondering about my episodes, I released 2 last week. One with episodic content as usual, and one extra, which is the first in the playthrough of the main mission. But at the time I played it, the mission was bugged, and I haven't restarted it yet. I wanted to do it this week, but because of E3 I got really bad views last week, so I'm going to wait a week or 2. It will also allow me to get rid of the cold before I have to record too much.
I've zeroed in on the objective.
Should make it a bit easier for me to be understandable.
Detecting multiple raiders incoming. This should be interesting.
I must say it's
Hostiles inbound from the southeast.
it's quite unique to fight from a base in the middle of nowhere. Normally when we get here the only thing we can find are more raiders.
Raiders on the move. Ice out.
So that's quite unique. Let's just get in here for a second, because my saw just leveled. I want to equip a new one. Don't want to stop leveling until we're 20. When I'm level 20, I don't really care that much about changing everything. I'll just use the best weapon I've got. But until then, I just want to use a cheap one, level it a bit, and after that we'll start modding and getting the best weapon we can. But that's more something for when we get level 20 on this weapon. Now I must say I quite missed the sieges at the moment. They were quite nice to do and they gave lots of XP compared to the time you had to do them. But sadly they left with Blake. Shouldn't take too long to get some new ones, because I believe they will release some with the DLC containing the Vultch sieges. I do know that they will try to release some with some other enemies we have, like the mutants and the raiders and stuff. But for now it's not yet certain what they will do, at least not to the outside. They did say that they will release a few more Arcfuls. I'm not quite sure if they meant besides the one they already will be releasing with the DLC, but I guess we'll just have to see for ourselves. So let's get the data recorder.
That isn't good. I need to see what else these mercs are up to.
Zugulu. We're looking for an archon named Nolan. Never heard of him. We're in the middle of a hand of luck here. Oh, come on, Zag. You know everybody.
You see any more of them?
You're the man around here. Guilty as charged. You got me there. Where's Nolan, you prick? Take it easy. Talk in the bar is he's heading east. With the gem. What gem? I never even talked to the guy. I swear it. I find out you're lying. Your intestines are gonna be used to wallpaper this shithole. Relax. We're cool then. If you kill Nolan, I might be interested in that piece of Arathian ass he travels with.
All clear. The area is secure.
There's a guy named Nolan. Heisted some valuables from our client. We'd appreciate any help finding him. I'm talking financial appreciation.
So, guess Nolan really messed up when he ripped off Ferris. I'm guessing this will bleed out into the episode. Maybe in 2 episodes, maybe around the season finale. I'm not expecting this to happen right away. But it might be interesting in the next few weeks. Now I've heard that the last data recorder should be in Blitdale Mine, which of course is around here. So I'm guessing we will pick up the quest in a minute around here. So as I've said, lots will be coming in the future. I really look forward to the Vulge and the charge weapons, including the blade. Of course, there were some uncertainties in the community about if the current melee things would translate to the charge blade, and it has been confirmed that they will do this. But other than that, we still don't know a lot. Left to see in the future what they do. So a little bit more info about how much I have been playing. I must admit that the last few weeks I only do the episodic content. This has more to do with me getting a bit bored with doing only the arc falls and stuff. I mean, I can do them easy enough, but I just don't feel like it at the moment. So I'm doing just episodic content, and the rest of the time I fill with other stuff. Of course, this will probably change again around July when the first DLC will come out. But other than that, I haven't been playing that much, but as far as I know, it's what the game is meant to do. I've played more than enough hours to get bang for my bucks, as they say. Usually when I buy a full priced game, I expect at least 20 hours, at the very least, and I can confirm that I have quite a bit more in this game, so it's more than worth it.
I know where to go. Let's roll.
And other than that, it is meant for me to come back regularly,
Push them back.
once a week or so.
Weapons hot. Weapons hot.
So it's just me training sometimes a bit. It's also the reason why my LMGs isn't at level 20 yet. I just couldn't be bothered to play enough to do that. But we'll get there eventually. So that's about the only thing I use my sniper rifles for at the moment, taking out the really annoying bad guys. At least the ones which are a bit farther away than most. So let's see if we can find any nice loot, and otherwise we'll just get
Nolan has an Arathian sidekick. There's something our client would like to discuss with him.
That isn't good. I need to see what else these mercs are up to.
Give me Gray.
This is Gray. Go ahead, Warner.
I got a lead on our mark. One of my guys frequents this chatty whore named Tira down in old St. Louis. Saw her talking to a stranger with an Arathian girl. Gotta be our target.
Excellent. I want your best guy on this.
Roger. That would be Black Jonah. He'll get up close and personal with the tramp. Feel things out.
Remember, I'm handling this. I don't want you to breathe a word to Sightsev or Redford. This is my play.
Whatever you say, boss. As long as the check's clear, I'm good.
And Warner, not too messy. This is for a very important client that doesn't need any bad press.
Copy that. Find, fix, finish, and follow up.
Meet me at the Lawkeepers. We need to tell him about what's in his friend's future.
So something tells me we will we just found out a little plot point in the television series. Tara will get beaten up. Guess it will happen in one of the next few episodes. But maybe we can get some information to Nolan on time. Who knows?
Cooper's inside waiting. He needs to hear what we found out about Nolan and Varus.
This bottle in front of me symbolizes one thing. That it's my day off. You're interrupting it, so what's the goddamn emergency?
Varus, he's up to something.
Varus is always up to something. That's how assholes behave.
It involves Nolan and Irisa.
Look, kid. Nolan stole from Varys. Varys doesn't like people that steal from Varys. As long as he stays out of the bay, you'll be fine. Why do you care, anyway? Nolan's the one who arrested you.
They freed me. To let him get hunted down like a dog would be dishonorable, and would bring shame onto my father. This is something I vowed I would never let happen. Not again. What? What's wrong?
I got this. There was... something happened. In Defiance. Arathian tribesman. Severely injured.
Sukar?
Your father's in a coma.
This was received days ago. Why didn't you tell me?
It's a dangerous road back, Rin.
I've made it before.
What do you think you're gonna do? The odds of you not getting nabbed by some scumbag bounty hunter and put in Vegas prison are near nil. It's far too risky, Rin.
That isn't your decision, lawkeeper. Why would you keep this from... Wait. You were trying to protect Nolan, weren't you? He did this to Sukar, didn't he?
Things happen in this line of work that you can't take back. Rin, listen
I'm
to
leaving.
me.
I think we can agree that my probation is over.
We both know you stayed here on your own.
You should know. Varys hired the Echelon to find Nolan. They know he's in Defiance.
God damn it, Nolan.
I must say that sounds as an interesting episode. So we collected all the stuff. We've gotten 5 more eco rating. And then a new title. So if I'm correct, then this is all for this week's episodic content. I will be back, of course, next week with the new content. I'm not quite sure what it will be, but we will find out next week. And of course, if I can get my hands on it, I will also show you the Raptor rewards, but that will take me 2 more weeks, so guess that's it for this week. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, you can send them to mail@heldorf.com or you can leave them in the comments below. See you guys.